Kurzgesagt back again. I know I'm late, but we here, bro. Smoking is not awesome. YouTube, we don't condone this activity. We're not promoting none of this. It's educational purposes only, okay? Let's get it. What does he mean by this title, bro? This gotta be clickbait, no cap.
The problem with smoking is that it's kind of amazing. This is an irresponsible thing to say, but if we're going to talk about it, we might as well do so honestly. Smoking creates a temporary problem.
I respect the honesty, but like, come on, bro. No.
Going to talk about it, we might as well do so honestly. Smoking creates a temporary problem and offers an instant solution. Once your brain is used to nicotine for up to 72 hours,
Creates a temporary problem with a what?
And offers an instant solution.
Temporary problem, instant solution. Shouldn't you flip those? Instant solution. Wait, what?
Smoking creates a temporary problem and
temporary solution for instant problems.
Offers an instant solution.
Am I bugging? Am I bugging? Like, shouldn't it be the other way around? What's he talking about?
Once your brain is used to nicotine, for up to 72 hours, you're itchy, nervous, and stressed.
Yeah.
But one drag, and instantly, you feel really good. But it's way more than just a physical addiction.
Bro.
Smoking helps you focus at work and is an excuse to take regular breaks, which is good for you mentally. It's a tool against boredom, it suppresses your appetite, it makes bad moments feel less bad and good moments better.
Okay. I see where he's going with this up until now, right? I understand what he's saying. But I still find all of that temporary. You're addicted to nicotine. Take a hit, you feel better. But that feeling of being addicted to nicotine comes back. Take a break for your mental. That's what's up. But it's creating another problem. It's fucking your insides up. You feel me? Helps you focus. I mean, cool. But now you potentially to become reliant on that thing. And it's all temporary, I feel like.
It suppresses your appetite, it makes bad moments feel less bad and good moments better. It's social, fun together, and a good way to make friends as smokers always group up. Your lips are one of the most sensitive parts of your body, and putting something between them is deeply satisfying. So now that we've given smoking an honest introduction, let's smoke a cigarette together to see why it makes you feel so good and
absolutely not. Never doing that. Don't you dare do that shit. Ciggies? Bro, get you some Mary J. Get Mary J. Don't do this. Get Mary J, bro.
What exactly happens inside your body when you do
responsibly, dispensary.
The best worst thing. A cigarette is dried tobacco leaves mixed with chemicals that make it burn slowly, helping you to absorb nicotine and flavors that make the smoke less harsh. Let's light it.
YouTube educational, okay?
Cigarette smoke is 95% gases like carbon dioxide and water vapor. The remaining 5% are particles called tar, and they contain the magic sauce, carbon or nitrogen compounds filled with nicotine. As you inhale, billions of particles interact with everything they pass through, getting stuck on your throat, tongue, and trachea. Your lungs are like big inflatable sponges and have a filter and barrier, the cilia cells with hair-like extensions covered by a layer of mucus. They trap dust or bacteria to be swept away in a sort of dance. Tar particles land in the mucus and turn into a sticky brown substance that stops the dance and paralyzes the cilia, allowing them to get deeper into your lungs to the alveoli. Alveoli
burning them away, bro.
And here's where your actual breathing happens. They have very thin walls so that oxygen can transfer to your blood and carbon dioxide can leave. Now the magic is released. Nicotine passes through the thin walls and enters your bloodstream, reaching your brain so fast that it feels instant. The positive effect arrives right away. If your brain had a control board, smoking would be like pressing all the buttons at once, releasing loads of transmitters and hormones that affect your whole body. Epinephrine and cortisol make your heart beat faster and your body ready for action. Dopamine makes you feel happy and relaxed and reduces your appetite. Beta endorphins reduce pain and stress. Nicotine excites and calms you at the same time. You become more alert and able to focus, your nerves become more sensitive to pleasant sensations, then your whole body relaxes. Together, all of these effects just feel great. But your brain...
All right, as he's talking about this, just remember that your way of taking all of this in and how you react is going to be different from him and me and everybody else. Okay? It may feel good and nice for some, but for the next person, it's not. Okay? Just keep that in mind.
Brain immediately tries to return to normal and pushes back against the effects of nicotine, which is fine as long as you have nicotine inside your blood, but once its effects wear off, your body is left overcompensating, creating a massive imbalance within itself. The more you smoke, the harder your body tries to push back, which is why nicotine is so addictive. You stop feeling like yourself without it. It's still great, but now you also need it just to feel normal. If that was all smoking
did... That's the problem. That's the problem. When you need it to feel normal. When you... Bro, stop, gang.
Well, that would be kind of
That's
okay.
That's not good.
Nicotine comes with thousands of different chemical buddies. Cadmium, lead, arsenic and cyanide, hydrogen peroxide or nitrogen oxides cause damage wherever they end up. Carbon monoxide reduces how much oxygen your blood can carry. In your lungs, your cilia cells struggle. It's hard to push mucus clogged up with tar, and some of your cilia cells die. Your alveoli are super sensitive and can't handle this sort of stress. A few of your tiny air sacs pop like balloons, causing irreparable damage. Your body needs to get rid of all this tar immediately. Goblet cells pump out extra mucus to compensate, which makes breathing harder, so you start coughing to get the tar and mucus out. Your immune system activates and macrophages begin eating up tar particles. Smokers have way more of these cleanup cells here because their lungs are literally full of dirt. But the nicotine makes the macrophages sluggish and inefficient. Worse, they vomit chemicals that dissolve your lung tissue and cause tiny wounds that turn into scar tissue. Scars in your lungs are bad if you like breathing. Nicotine raises your heart rate while ordering blood vessels all over your body to constrict. Meanwhile, toxic chemicals get stuck, causing countless tiny wounds all over your body that will turn into scars. Those scars leak proteins that create random blood clots, making your blood vessels even narrower. Constricted and narrow vessels put a lot of stress on your...
Now he's talking about the issues. See, he started on a great note. Smoking is amazing, eh? Now he's telling you otherwise. Clickbait title. Hey, it's attention that got him 7 million views. 7 million views, bro. That clickbait title.
Your heart muscle that has to work much harder to keep blood flowing. Inside your skin, the chemicals trigger enzymes that break down collagen, the protein that makes your skin elastic and smooth. This creates folds and wrinkles. Your skin ages much quicker and you look older sooner. But maybe the worst thing is what happens to your immune system. All over your body it reacts to tiny wounds and activates, fighting an invisible enemy, damaging healthy cells in the process. While at the same time, the nicotine makes it slow and sluggish. Worse at fighting actual diseases. We could go on like this, but this is getting old. In a nutshell, every single one of your organs is highly stressed and suffers some kind of permanent damage. Over time, fats get stuck in the scars inside blood vessels, which get narrower and narrower until they start to suffocate your organs. Your overworked heart beats even harder to push blood through the extra resistance, and your blood pressure rises. So hard that fluids seep out of blood vessels into your lungs, which makes breathing even harder. The likelihood of a blood clot blocking a critical passage in the body rises enormously, which can eventually cause a heart attack or a stroke. Almost all
Bro, that's scary as fuck, bro. That is so scary. Like, I don't even know what to say for real, bro. It's just our bodies are so crazy what they do, and like just the things that can go wrong. You feel me? Like, it's so complex.
smokers eventually get chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. So many of your alveoli are irreversibly destroyed that you're always short of breath, never able to breathe freely. Once you have it, it can only get worse, never better again.
Sheesh.
Finally, there's cancer.
Ugh.
You get a sort of double whammy. On the one hand, you flood your whole system and especially your lungs with at least 70 highly cancer-causing chemicals. And on the other hand, you paralyze the part of your immune system that kills and prevents cancer. This is why cancer is so likely in smokers. Ultimately, smoking is uniquely dangerous among the things you are legally allowed to do.
Facts.
The average smoker loses...
Smoking's bad. The food we eat is bad. What we drink is bad. What we do is... everything bad. Everything got its negatives, bro. Why add more shit onto that? You feel me? And I know it's easier said than done for people when it comes to smoking. I can understand that, but like... oh, man.
is 10 years of life, which means that some...
Wait, say that again?
do. The average smoker loses 10 years of life, which means that some lose like 5 years and others more like 25. You don't know which one will be you. But it cuts into your health span even more, making a much larger part of your life spent being chronically sick. So why don't smokers not just like stop doing it? Smokers are often seen as unhinged or without discipline, which is unfair.
Like he said, it's unfair that people who smoke, they're looked at as like they can't stop, or you feel me? Pretty much what he said, but it's like they can. It's just that they need to make that choice. And again, it's easier said than done. I've heard stories, I've seen things, you feel me? I can understand. But you gotta want to stop. It's one thing to talk about it and talk about it and talk about it, but you ain't doing shit to stop it. You ain't backing up what you talking. You feel me? I hope whoever is trying to quit, I hope they succeed and quit. Whoever has quit doesn't go back into it.
Smokers are often seen as unhinged or without discipline, which is unfair.
Yeah.
Nicotine is one of the most physically and psychologically addictive substances known to humanity. If you ever start using it, you'll likely struggle with it for the rest of your life. The physical addiction lasts around 3 days, but the psychological addiction is much harder to overcome because you form strong habits and it's connected to many social cues, like hanging out with friends or winding down from work.
Yep.
The perverse thing is that almost every...
Bro, y'all ever hear, or if you're one of them yourself, right? Y'all ever hang with somebody and all you guys do is smoke? Like literally every time y'all hang, it's smoking. Like y'all do nothing else but that, bro. That's like your weight. That's your form of having fun. That's tough, gang.
Everybody who starts smoking as a teenager. The tobacco industry has to target vulnerable brains and get them hooked on the pleasurable effects of nicotine, or it would go away. Today, about 1 billion people will light a cigarette, which is a lot, but at least the trends are looking good. In 2000, 34% of adults were smoking. In 2020, it was only 23%. Still,
34%
of adults were smoking. In 2020, it was...
Okay. That's good news. People quit, you feel me? They stopped using it. Now let's get that to 0%.
only 23%.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Still, in 2023, about 8 million people died from it. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are many successful strategies for quitting. We've put links to some in the video description.
Damn.
People who stop smoking by the age of 35 on average don't die earlier than non-smokers. If you're older than that, even quitting late can add years to your life. It's a bit like with climate change. Every bit counts, even if damage has already been done.
True.
We're not the morality or health police, you do you. But at least be aware what exactly you're doing and why you're doing it.
Yep.
Most of you watching this don't smoke, so, well, just maybe never try it.
Don't try it. Not maybe. Maybe never. Don't. Do not. Do not. It's gonna eat your pockets and it's fucking you up. Do not. Alright?
Smoking only really solves a temporary problem, but it creates loads of permanent ones.
Thank you. Thank you. He said it. He said it. He said it. What I was saying earlier, my man switched it at the beginning. Now he put it back where it should be. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Good thing.
Ad. Oh, W video. Man really had me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, what you mean by that, bro? What do you mean, Kurzgesagt? 27. Hey, that's me. The only things I light up are my grades, though. What?
Smoking helps.
What? Lo-fi girl? What? That's her. I guess. I don't know. Light up on my grades, though. Respect. You feel me? This video started so positive and slowly turned into nightmare, but that's what smoking is. It's pretty much what it is. Pretty much what it is, bro. Most of you watching this don't smoke. The introspection is so real with this one. Please don't. And if you are, please quit. Try to quit, you know? Like, easier said than done, but like, please. The best anti-smoking video I've seen, slapping you will die on products with gross images. Doesn't register because you can't imagine yourself in that situation, taking someone through the process of you like smoking because of this. But here's an in-depth explanation of what is happening in your body and why is it hard to quit. 100%. Smoking only solves a temporary problem, but creates permanent ones. Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski, man. W video. I'm glad he's flipped it. He had me. He had me in the first half, coach. He had me fooled in the first half, coach. I ain't gonna lie. Let me know what you guys thought, though. That's my reaction. If y'all enjoyed this video, like, subscribe if you haven't. I'm out.